Hello Leo, welcome to Royal Mystic Tarot. This is the August 16th through 31st reading, and it's a collective reading for all Leos. The thing to remember with that is that there are thousands of you out there watching this. Some of you are cross-watching for your sun, moon, and rising sign, so or other people's. If you're looking for your significant others or friends, things like that. If you see or hear something in this video that rings true to you, it was meant for you to hear because you're watching. So anyone that's watching, this message is for you. Some of the things will not ring 100% true to you. So it's up to you. That's your only job in this, is deciding and having that discerning eye for what really does go to you. You'll know it'll ring true to your heart. If it doesn't ring true to you, please leave it. It's for another Leo. So with that being said, thank you, Divine Energy, beautiful white light. Thank you, Spirit, Spirit guides, gods and goddesses, and thank you to our higher selves for being present here for this Leo reading to help all Leos have the information they need to remain on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome here, and we appreciate your information and intuition. Don't be afraid. It's a divine ending. Things have to end. We have to move in different cycles in our lives. This is your here and now energy. This is your love life, relationship, either single or coupled, and or your spiritual life, and sometimes it has to do with family. This is your career and finance. And this is your underlying energy, Leo. So you are fire signs, so the rods are your suit. This is you standing your ground. Someone is either trying to sway your opinion or is actually just bringing some drama that you're not willing to allow. And you're saying, nope, not in my house. Literally standing there guarding the door. So let's see what else. So right here, the first card that jumped out of the deck was the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a divine ending. So this is something that needs to happen. It's a door being closed. It is happening with divine energy because see how they're lit up with all of this light? This is supposed to happen. So this is something that's being removed that needs to happen. This is the depiction of the Garden of Eden in this card. Hang on, my voice just went crazy. Sorry, I slurped my coffee. Okay, so this is the Garden of Eden, and this young lady is well kept. She has all that she needs to sustain her, and just like the Garden of Eden, there's no lack, there's no fear, there's no hunger. Everything here is provided and well kept. And so if some of you are single, this is showing your independence. And even if you are with someone else, if you're in a couple, you are a very independent person. This Two of Swords is a kind of a stalemate that you're at in your head. Air sign or air is always the symbol for swords. This would mean that you are refusing to make a decision. So if this ending is something that you think you have control over, you may be refusing to decide whether or not you want to end something, but let me tell you, it is going to end. The 10 is the ending of a cycle, and if divine has something to do with it, which shows they do, you don't have a choice about it. This is some of you are learning something new to help you bring in more abundance. So this Eight of Pentacles is the Apprentice card. So he is literally studying to learn something new. Now, understand that we don't necessarily have to be at a desk or in school to learn. The school of life is also applicable here. So we learn new things as we mature through our lifetime, and new things are introduced, new ideas. So this may not be a literal school book, you know, or school lesson. This might be something, a life lesson that you're learning that helps you to be more abundant. In your relationship area, you have this Queen of Wands. She is definitely a dynamo. She has fire in her heart, and this is your sign, Leo. Now, just because it's a female on the card doesn't mean that it's a woman that I'm talking about. So if you are a man and this is your energy, this is just showing that you have that feminine energy happening, which is fertile. So you might be having some kind of new idea or new way of looking at a relationship. Or if you're a man, this may be a woman that matches you in your fire sign. And if you're a woman, this is that energy that you're carrying, or maybe your mate is carrying. This is an offer from the universe. And this is you kind of looking pessimistically at it, going, I'm not sure. So if someone's offering you their heart, it may not be something you're ready to take that next step into. Usually cups are emotion. And so if someone is trying to give you the love that they think that you want, or the wanting you to commit to a relationship, you may not be at that level yet. This is the Champion. This is the World card. This is a new beginning. This is literally stepping into the next portal, the next new thing in your life. Being in the World card is like being granted it's like Alice in the Looking Glass, okay? Stepping through into a whole new path. So this is a fabulous card. It is a winning card. It is a victory, and it is a new beginning that you've been wanting. This is something you want. It's in your relationship area, so it could have something to do with work, because some of us like blend that over depending on what's going on. But this is saying you may be standing on your own solid ground here and not really wanting to couple up. And if you're in a relationship, then you're in solid ground. So we've got this King of Cups here. This is a gregarious, very attractive person with big energy. This is also someone who is heartfelt and emotional. This is that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. That's the cups. So if it's a person, that's what sign they would normally be. You've got or possibly be, this would be the Hermit card. The Hermit card is someone who is paying attention, like has that narrow view of everything right now, trying to focus on what's in front of them, and kind of got the blinders on to the rest of the world. This is settling yourself within yourself and allowing you to dig deep within your own soul and mind, and conjure up whatever energy you have for whatever task. You're very task oriented here, which ends up paying off for you, because this is a very stable work foundation and financial foundation. This is a large sum of money, like lifetime sum of money. So whatever work you're doing, you're trying to invest in your future, to have money to survive through the winter, okay? And through the winter, I mean like winter in the winter of your life. You've got the spring, summer, and winter of your life. So this would be that putting away to save for retirement. Okay, Leo, let's clarify your reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine energy, pure white light. And thank you, spirits, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. And of course, thank you to our higher selves for being present here for this reading for Leo, to clarify August 16th through 31st, 2018, and allow them to have the information they need to remain on their highest possible path. Thank you so much, Divine Energy. You're always welcome. There's the World card again. Okay, so you've got the Four of Wands here. The Four of Wands is your energy because it's wands, but it is also a portal and or a threshold. Okay, so anytime we're passing through a threshold, some of this stuff happens here. Okay, this crazy wand energy where you've got to kind of stand your own ground against other people's ideas. There's a little bit of fear, well, a lot of fear when you're making big changes. And that energy is there to stop you if you can be stopped. So feel the fear and do it anyway. You've got to push through it to get to the other side. Once you're on the other side, the fear disappears like magic. It's the same thing as stage fright. So as soon as you get on the stage and start to speak, the fear just disappears. You just have to concentrate on what you're after and not pay attention to the fear. It's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. So you've got the Ten of Swords here, which is the divine ending with this World card right on top. So that's a new beginning. It's also got the Lion down here. So just so you know, it's definitely meant to happen. And you're meant to have it happen so that you can start this new thing. So you have this Nine of Pentacles, which is the Garden of Eden, being very independent, being very self-sufficient. And the Justice card. So you want everything to be fair. That is your nature, Leo. You like everything in balance, and you want everybody to play by the same rules. Some of you may be dealing with something to do with justice, which would be some kind of legal saying. If it is that, then it's in your favor. Here's the stalemate, where you're just choosing not to choose. And this is your higher self coming in saying, it's okay. We've got these two pillars here too, just like these two swords. But she's here to help guide you to make the decision. This is your higher self giving you some guidance. Okay, so here's the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is a very solid financial foundation. It's grounded energy. But you see how he's holding that pentacle? Kind of like he's got a death grip on the bottom and the top of it, like he's just clawing it. He's clutching it to his chest. That would be the word. Okay, so that's kind of what a clutch does. It kind of grabs. So here's the lesson in this card. Not all resources are known to you. Something can come in from out of the blue. You can also have multiple sources of income. So don't be so stubborn about the idea of one thing being your, like one place to get your money, okay? Just have an open mind that you can learn something new, and new money can come in from another direction. We all want money from all directions, known and unknown. Thank you. We receive that. Okay. So, here's that fiery energy, and here's the King of Cups on top. So the King of Cups is definitely an offer or a loving relationship. He is very heartfelt and loving and giving. So whether it's the female and male or whichever's whichever, souls don't have gender. So the cards are just cards. They don't represent your situation if it's different than they appear. It matters not which one of these is male or female. This is just a card. But this is saying that this person is giving you or offering you their heart. Okay? And it's a loving relationship for those of you who are in one. So here's the divine offer of a new beginning, to let you feel like, you feel young again. You feel like a kid again. Your heart is happy and light. You don't have that pessimistic outlook on life. It's like you're just brand new eyes, okay? So having a new relationship can do that. Then here's the champion, okay? Independent person stepping through onto their dynamic power. And by doing so, you allow yourself to become your master manifester. So having this victory mind and this confidence can also bring in the ability to manifest what you need and what you want and how you want your life to go. So this is the universal sign for endless source. Okay, and so the universe is saying we are limitless, we are capable of anything, and you have all the tools you need to make that happen. And you have the confidence here to do it. So in this position of, here's that second King of Cups, there's a new beginning here, and this is the work because it's the rods. It's also your energy because it's the fire sign. Good old Leo. This is saying you've planted that rod and it's starting to bloom. So it's fertile and it's prosperous. So this is these rays of absolute beautiful light that are coming through, divine light. Now in this hermit mode, you've got to remember not to fall back on self-deprecating thoughts and self-sabotage. So just because you're narrowed down and doing this work, don't let your mind run amok with you and cause you to go into a bad mental place. Being alone is good, but don't do it to the point to where you're being too negative and hard on yourself. Also, don't allow other people to seclude you, okay, or have control of you. This is usually something that has to do with self-sabotage, though, because this is in your work life. You may have a very negative person that you work for or with. You don't have to put up with that, so don't allow it. You're Leo. You don't take that for too long without raising back up at it. So here's the beautiful bounteous future with the Empress. So the Empress is that fertile divine feminine energy that gives life to art and music and beautiful things that are created, and just literally is the source of life. So this is a great card to have with this. Is very nurturing energy. And as long as you can keep yourself from going off the deep end with this devil energy, this is literally like the monkey on your back. So it could be a bad habit or a negative thought process or an actual negative person. And if it is, then you need to extricate them promptly from your mental and physical location. So it looks like you've got these great new beginnings all over the place. You've got these two world cards. You've got the Master Manifestor. You've got the Fool, who is starting things with a new heart. You've got the High Priestess and the Empress, and this beautiful new beginning here. So many blessings to you, Leo. I want to thank each and every one of you for all of your support. Because of you and because of this channel, I am now doing this full time. So if you'd like a reading from me, please feel free to go to royalmystic.com. I have expanded hours because of it, and I am doing this full time, and it's a blessing, and I thank you so much for allowing me to do this by your kindness of watching my channel and the people who've hired me. Bless you, bless you, bless you. I love working with all of you. I love doing these readings, and it's amazing to be able to do something that I love and that I can make a living doing. So thank you all. I really thank you and appreciate you, and look forward to doing these readings for you in the future. Please always remember that this is coming from my heart to you. This is a gift. So Thank you so much. I love you all. Namaste. I'll see you in September.